Good morning, everyone. I invite you all to stand as we begin the processional. First, we'll have the teachers of the Georgetown Government School.
At this time, we will have the Georgetown Government Schools graduates of the year 2025.
Ministry of Education Representative, Education Officer with responsibilities for mathematics, Mrs. Nicole Franklin. Featured speaker, Mr. Valentino Moquet. Principal of the Georgetown Government School, Ms. Angine James. President of the PTA, Mrs. Deanna James. Retired principals, teachers of the Georgetown Government School, past and present, other members of staff, donors and their representatives, graduating class of 2025, immediate past president of the PTA, Mrs. Ava Patrick, specially invited guests, students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to this momentous occasion, the Georgetown Government Schools Graduation Ceremony 2025. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as we gather to celebrate not just the accomplishments of our graduates, but also the collective effort of everyone who has played a part in bringing them to this milestone. Families, teachers, mentors, friends, and community members alike. Today's theme, "The Future Isn't a Dream, It's Built by What You Do Now," is a powerful reminder that success is not the result of chance, but of conscious choices, hard work, and perseverance. It reminds us all, especially our graduates, that the seeds of tomorrow's greatness are planted in the actions we take right now.
Graduates, your journey so far has not been easy. You have grown through challenges, adapted in uncertain times, and demonstrated resilience that will serve you well in whatever lies ahead. You have built a foundation, not just of academic knowledge, but of character, discipline, and determination, and the foundation is the beginning of your future. As you prepare to take your next steps, whether in further studies, work, or new personal journeys, remember that every decision you make, every effort you put in, every dream you pursue with purpose is a brick in the future you are building. To the parents and guardians, thank you for your unwavering support. To our teachers and staff, thank you for your dedication and tireless commitment to excellence. To our partners, community members, and government representatives, your contributions have made a real difference and we are deeply grateful. Let us now proceed with our program filled with pride and hope for a bright future ahead. Once again, welcome and congratulations to our graduating class of 2025. Thank you. Sit. We're going to sing the song.
Join with me as we sing the song, Goodness of God. Because indeed, God is good, right? God is good, and all the time. I love you. We'll sing this chorus at this time. Go ahead, all my life. And all my life. Indeed, he has been good to you and he will continue to be good. At this time, I'll call on Mrs. A. Patrick to open in prayer.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. God, we give you all the honor and all the glory that you deserve this morning. We give honor unto your name, the King of kings and the Lord of lords. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Lord, indeed, we recognize you this morning as our Creator, Lord. God, you said that your mercies are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. And thank you, O God, that you have brought us to this day for such a time as this, that we can celebrate, that we can give thanks. We can pause amidst all that is happening around us, Lord, to say that you are good and your mercies endure it forever. God, we bring these proceedings before you today, this graduation ceremony, Lord. And we know, God, that you have been in the planning. You have guided those who have made the plans, who have prepared well for this day, Lord. And we thank you, Lord. We thank you, O God, for your mercies that we have journeyed here safely. Thank you that we are in good health and in sound mind this morning. And we pray, O God, as we go through these proceedings today, every item on this program, Lord, I lift up before you, O God. That, Lord, it would give us joy in our hearts. We would be pleased, Lord, with what we would hear, what we would see taking place, oh God, as these students and parents and every stakeholder today come to celebrate and be joyful with these students. Lord, not just for today, but we know, oh God, that you are God of our future. You hold our tomorrows. And we lift up these students into your hands. Lord, as they depart this institution, Lord, God, guide them in the right path. Cover them, Lord God, under your mighty hand and protect them from harm and danger. God, I bring their parents before you, Lord, that they would seek, oh God, to nurture these children in the right way, oh God, as they move into another phase of their life, of their development. I pray, oh God, that the parents would be serious to guide and give instruction to these children, that they will become fruitful and successful men and women of tomorrow. God, thank you for the administration and the staff of this institution who have nurtured these children throughout these years. And Lord, the lessons they have taught, I pray, oh God, that they would indeed be put into practice. And Lord, in the end, we would all say that it was good. Thank you for your blessing. We lay everything into your hand. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Mrs. Patrick. At this time, we would like for you to stand nicely as the national anthem is played.
Okay, you may be seated. At this time, we will invite Mrs. Nicole Franklin, Education Officer with responsibilities for mathematics in the Ministry of Education and past teacher of the Georgetown Government School. Please welcome her.
Principal of the Georgetown Government School, teachers, parents, other invited guests, students, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good morning to one and all. I bring you greetings on behalf of the Ministry of Education, and especially to you students graduating in 2025, I want to say congratulations to all of you. You have made it this far. So a big congratulations to all of you. Now, I noticed that your theme reflects an ongoing process because it talks about the future isn't a dream, it's built by what you do now. And you have already, students, laid the foundation with your primary education. You are now going to embark on a new journey, on a new chapter. And I hope that as you think of your future, that you are considering or focusing on the journey ahead. I want you to consider that you have to continue to play the role that you have started with your primary education. The hard work, continue with it. So focus on your journey. Do not stop. Do not give up. I always remember my days here at Georgetown Government School, and they were very fulfilling. They were very rewarding. I worked with quite a number of courses. I'm not going to go back to all of them, but it's good to see when students put in the effort they have made, the effort that they need to, and then they get the rewards from what they want. So, if you continue, I'm sure that you have some dreams, but you have to work hard at them, okay? So the future belongs to you, to all those of you who dream, but you must put in the work that is necessary. Now, you didn't get here on your own. You got here with the help of your teachers who supported you all the way. I know that your teachers work tirelessly. Sometimes you are not even seeing the work that your teachers are putting in. You only see them in the classroom, but they give a lot of work when you are not there, even at home. Teachers, congratulations to you also, okay? Now your parents, they provide for you every day. Parents, I just want to say thank you also for supporting your children, for making sure that they came to school all the time and providing them with what they needed. Now, if in your hearts you feel like you might have been a not so good parent, it ain't too late. You could start now because they're going to secondary school and they will need all the support that they can get from you. So, continue to love your children, continue to support them, continue to give them the guidance that they need. Students, listen to your parents when they talk to you. You may meet new challenges, new difficulties, but always remember what your parents continue to teach you and what others around you continue to teach you. The community, everyone else here, you have a responsibility to continue to say the right things to these children. Encourage them. Be a friend to them. When you see them going wrong, guide them so that they can stay on the path that will help them to give them that future that they dream about. I just want to say, continue to work hard, students. Continue to give up your best, and I trust that you will let God guide you in all that you do so that you can be the successful Vincentians that we know that you are capable of becoming. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mrs. Franklin, for taking the time to speak here with us. At this time, we would now invite our lovely principal, Miss Angine James, to come and share her reports.
Chairpersons, Ms. Clemika Fergus and Mr. Shane Bristol, Ministry of Education representative, Education Officer with responsibilities for mathematics, Mrs. Nicole Franklin, featured speaker, Mr. Valentino Marquette, President of the PTA, Mrs. Deanna James, retired principals, teachers of the Georgetown Government School, past and present, other members of staff, donors and their representatives, graduating class of 2025, immediate past president of the PTA, Mrs. Ava Patrick, specially invited guests, students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This morning, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you on the occasion of our 13th annual graduation and prize-giving ceremony, which is celebrated under the theme, "The future isn't a dream, it's built by what you do now." I am tasked once again with bringing you the highlights of the current school year, 2024-2025, and I feel honored and blessed to be afforded this privilege, all thanks to the Almighty God. The school year began on September 2nd, 2024, with the same teaching staff from the previous year. However, during the first half of the term, we were without the services of Mrs. Makilia Caesar, who was on vacation leave. We were fortunate to receive 4 yes and 3 set workers who were deployed where their services were needed. 2 of the original yes workers and 1 set worker left because they would have gained permanent employment. However, the yes workers were replaced and offer support in the library and the sports program. At Georgetown Government School, we hold high expectations of our students. But while our motto states that knowledge is power, we seek to provide well-rounded individuals who understand and appreciate the importance of balance to their overall health and well-being. According to the school's mission statement, this school seeks to provide an environment that is conducive to learning, where students can explore and maximize learning possibilities maintain a productive and harmonious society with the desire to climb the highest rung of the educational ladder. The experiences that we provide through the various activities are aimed at achieving this mission. Considering the very essence of school, which is to educate students, teaching and learning is the major focus of school life at GGS. Since 2022, when school returned to the building following the disruptions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic and the eruptions of La Soufrière, the major focus has been on improving literacy and numeracy. Our students, for the most part, do very well, but we understand that improving literacy and numeracy skills are critical to success in students' overall academic performance. The teachers are aware of the fact that all students do not learn in the same way and at the same pace, and so they employ a range of strategies to cater to these individual differences to ensure that lesson objectives are achieved. I am pleased to report that assessment data has shown that students are generally doing well and making progress, but in some cases, this is slower than we would like it to be, considering that many factors that play a part in the students' improvement are beyond our control. Nevertheless, we remain resilient and continue to persevere, confident that our ultimate goal will be achieved. This year, sports featured highly at the Georgetown government. With a structured PE program, students are developing key skills that make them more competitive. They are also learning to appreciate an active and healthy lifestyle while developing qualities of good sportsmanship. Our students participated in a number of competitions this year. Following an absence of more than 10 years, we saw the return of netball as a group of eager girls between grades 4 and 6 competed in the inter-primary netball competition. They lacked the experience of most of their competitors. Nevertheless, they put up a good fight, and most of the games were keenly contested. We must applaud their efforts. While they won only 2 of the 6 games that they played, the games they lost were by very slim margins. Needless to say, they did not advance beyond the first round of competition, but we are looking forward to an improved performance next year. In football, we fared better. The team won 7 of their 10 games, lost 2, and 1 ended in a draw. Like last year, the boys and girls advanced to the quarterfinals, but lost to Kittels and amassed a total of 21 points during the competition. For the first time, the school participated in the inter-primary table tennis competition. Amaze and Ozil from the graduating class won their individual matches, but the school could not claim a win as the rules dictate that a third player was needed. Unfortunately, Prince, who was that third player, missed the opportunity. I sincerely thank Mr. Rodney Caruth for training the boys, and I do hope that they get the opportunity to play the sport in secondary school. In cricket, we took a beating, only managing to win 1 of the 3 games that the team played, but as we say, better luck next time. Our crowning moments came in the area of track and field as we rose to new heights. The annual Inter-House Athletics Meet, which was held in Term 1, saw Red House, undefeated for more than 10 years, retaining the championship. And I wish to salute the hard-working teachers of Red House who, without fail, continue to motivate the students. In the National Lotteries Authority Inter-Primary Athletic Championships, the school qualified for all events at the semifinals and the 7 events at the finals, which took place on March 19th. The athletes gave impressive performances. Significantly, the school won the first and last races of the day, and our athletes gained the medal in every race they entered, except one. In the end, Tiana Scott, Sky Kane, and the girls 11 to 13 4x800 relay team, including Natalia Collins, who is graduating here today, had broken 3 existing records with impressive times. The school placed in the top 10 in each division: 4th for girls, 9th for boys, and 7th overall, a feat that had not been achieved before. At this point, I wish to acknowledge the contributions of Mr. Oshaya Mayal and Lawrence Arthur, coaches from the Excel Track Club, for their contribution to our students' success in track and field. As members of the club, the students have been exposed to training and opportunities to compete on a regular basis, and they have been making us proud. Just this past weekend, Sky Kane and Tiana Scott created history, being the first students from the school to participate in the Whitsuntide Games in Grenada, and they won bronze medals in the high jump and the long jump, respectively. And I was told that they narrowly missed medals for the track races, but as I said, we are hoping that next time they are going to do a lot better because of the experience that they would have gained from participating in these championships. This is a testament to the students' talent and the dedication, as these are relatively new to the girls, and I was told that they learned the long jump and high jump in one day, and in that same day when they participated in the championship, each of them won a gold medal, one for long jump and one for the high jump. They are also among the top performers in the National Juvenile Championships and have impressive records to their names. We are proud of them and will continue to support them and give them our full support. I also want to mention Tyree Cordis from the graduating class. He's also a member of the club, but the coach allowed him to take a break while he was preparing for his CPA exams. So we are going to see a return of Tyreek. We will look forward to seeing him at his best in secondary school, and I was told that already. Eyes are on him. The scouts are looking at him, and they're even considering sponsorship. Tyreek, best wishes. Special thanks to all who made this possible, including the dedicated parents, teachers of the individual houses, PE teacher, coaches, and other well-wishers. Our students are also involved in the performing arts and welcome any opportunity to showcase their various talents. Once again, they participated in the annual Christmas festival and advanced to the finals with a choral speech written by our multi-talented teacher, Miss Jacqueline Seaton. Give a hand to Miss Seaton, teachers. She's very dedicated, and you just have to say anything concerning the performing arts, and Seaton is ready to train the students, whether in dance or choral speech or even singing. and the children usually look forward to working with her. Over the years, characters such as Dan Roy King, Kamaya Pereira, Daria Lewis, and Cassidy Grant are among those who would have featured prominently in the performing arts. Our students also competed in the primary schools performing arts festival, PRISPAF in term 2, and also the Garifuna Festival, from which they won 3 awards for their performances. Fundraising remains a significant activity on the school's calendar, as now more than ever before, schools are expected to be creative in order to ensure that they have the resources needed for daily operations. The major activities this year were the annual Bring and Buy sale in observance of World Food Day on October 16th, the annual Boxing Day Fair in Term 1, the Valentine's Day fundraiser in Term 2, and the annual barbecue held in support of this graduation exercise in Term 3. Thanks to the efforts of our parents, teachers, and corporate sponsors who continue to give generously to the school, one of these faithful donors would be recognized here today. Just like we believe in and promote a culture of hard work, we also believe that life and the significant milestones should be celebrated. We encourage parents and teachers to observe and celebrate children's birthdays. Other celebrations for the term included the annual Independence celebrations, and this school year it was the 46th anniversary, which took place in October. We also celebrated a successful literacy week in February under the theme, Read What You Write. And during this week, students showcased their literary abilities through various experiences and activities. Child Month in May was celebrated this time under the theme, Keep Us Safe, Strong and Free. We are children, let us be. This year, we diverted from the usual field trips in favor of a fun day, which was held on May the 16th. Students were treated to games and fun activities, including bouncing castle, etc., those kind of games, and they were free of cost. And we saw it as a way of giving back to the parents who are very faithful when we have our fundraising activities. Independence celebrations were marked by tragedy when a grade 1 student, Dericia Peters, lost her home and the 2 younger siblings in a fire. The school embarked on a fundraising drive. Parents, students, and the teachers collectively donated a total of $741 to assist Dericia with educational expenses. In November of Term 1, the school inspection unit in the Ministry of Education began an inspection exercise, which was completed in Term 2 because bad weather did not permit them to complete the full exercise in Term 1. The purpose of this exercise was to determine whether the principal and the teachers were doing what is expected of them, and also to provide assistance and support where needed to correct any deficiencies found. We received a generally favorable report. Some of the strengths identified were committed leadership, consistent performance in competitions, community support, a conducive environment for learning, and good student conduct. It was recommended that we implement initiatives that will lead to greater improvement, not just in academics, but other areas of school life. We have responded by launching a math club featuring activities such as checkers and bingo, among other games that would raise students' numeracy ability. The club was launched 2 weeks ago, and the response was very promising. Apart from club time, some math teachers have already been incorporating games into their regular classes and have been seeing improvement in speed, in students' problem-solving abilities, and also their ability to think and work together. A literacy club, which will feature the reading of books, storytelling, performing arts, and spelling, will be launched next week. We have also revived the Bible Club to cater for students' spiritual needs, and meetings are held every Wednesday at 12:30. Another recommendation is to initiate programs specifically designed to support boys' learning and development. We hear all the time that boys are endangered, and we have already made a move to support them. So far, we are looking at 3 programs. We are recruiting students for the Cub Scouts. There is a program that we wish to implement in term 3, and there is another one from the Ministry of Education called the Full Potential Program. The school was recently added to that program, and things should take effect next school year. We also hope to empower parents through workshops aimed at helping them to support their children, particularly when they have their schoolwork, because we understand that parental involvement in students' education plays a very important role in their success. In fact, studies show that when parents are involved in children's education, the yields are greater. We have also seen that at the Georgetown Government School. Teachers were also encouraged to improve their teaching and assessment strategies to make teaching and learning more effective. While we have experienced many successes at Georgetown, certain challenges persist. One of them is declining parental involvement, and I just spoke about that. Parents need to be involved in their children's education, and when that happens, they not only improve academically, their behavior also improves. When they know that teacher and parents are on the same page, they keep themselves in line. Poor attendance or non-participation at PTA meetings. Since COVID, most schools have WhatsApp chat groups through which they engage parents, and some parents see this as a substitute for the PTA meetings, but that is not really so. So we are urging parents to attend meetings. Not just that, we also encourage them to just drop in and check on their students, their children, so that they would be a part of their school life. Poor work attitude among students. Most of the children work very hard, but some of them, they just accept whatever they get. We see the ability, but when we look at the result, it's not manifested, because they have grown to become entitled. What they want, they get, so they do not feel the need to work hard to achieve something, whether from the parents or a relative who is able to do that. A lot of them don't do homework. They see homework as punishment. We know that homework is not intended to punish people. It's not intended to punish the students, rather, but it is meant to help them to develop and build their abilities. Okay, students, homework is important. It makes you better. The practice that you get from the homework would help you to be better at whatever it is that you are learning. Now students are resisting reading. They do not want to read, and people blame the internet. But there are also books on the internet, but they don't read those books either. And books play a critical role in children's education. The ability to read and comprehend is critical to their success, not just in math and language arts, but also across the content areas. So this is something that we grapple with on a day-to-day basis. Some students are very disobedient, and that is something that we have been working on. Parents, we ask for your help in that area. Negative internet, social media influence. We cannot deny the importance of social media, the importance of the internet, but the internet is a double-edged sword, and parents are asked to monitor what the children do on the internet, because at school we have to deal with a number of things that students have no business with. So we are asking you kindly to monitor them, know what they are doing on the internet, because it is really holding back some of them. It is having a negative influence on their behavior, their focus, and overall their performance. This year's theme, The Future Isn't a Dream, it's built by what you do now, is simple, yet it is very significant. It is both a timely reminder to all stakeholders of our individual and collective responsibilities, as well as a call for focus and sustained action if we are to have any hope of realizing the future we envisage for our children in particular. Parents, I want each of you to take a moment to think about the future you want for your child and to ask yourself, what am I doing to make this happen or not happen? It can be compared to building a house. You lay the foundation for your children's future. I encourage you to continue to teach them good habits: honesty, cleanliness, respect. Respect can take your child places that education cannot. Good manners, a simple good morning. And this morning we noticed that a number of the children, they came in and they did not say good morning. It is the same thing we have to battle at school. Some of them, they would barge in the office and you have to remind them to say good morning. They would pass you and you have to remind them to say good morning. Students need to learn these simpler things because it is going to take them a very long way in life. In fact, they can open doors that education cannot. And in the same way, being disrespectful can close doors that no amount of education can open. Teach them the value of hard work by appreciating and rewarding it, lest children become entitled and take your hard work and sacrifices for granted. And very importantly, hold them accountable for their actions or behavior. If not, they will grow up to be irresponsible citizens. Another person's child should not be blamed for leading your child astray after he or she has willingly participated in something that he or she knew was wrong from the start. Neither should the school be blamed solely for undesirable assessment results when you did not set boundaries as to what your child can do and when they continue to disobey without consequences. Seeds shown today will be harvested tomorrow. And so, let us all work together to ensure that these children remain grounded and become productive members of society. Teachers, we are also part of the building process. So if we compare building the children's future to a house, the parents lay the foundation, and we are supposed to build the walls. What kind of walls are we building? Let us think about it for a while. If we think of the story of the 3 little pigs, are we building walls of straw and sticks that will be easily blown away? Or do we build walls of bricks that can stand the test of time? Example is the greatest teacher. Let us be good role models and set good examples. Do what I say, but not as I do no longer works. Students notice everything that teachers do. And if your actions contradict your advice, Many are brave enough to call you out on it. Teach them well. Focus on the 21st century skills such as communication, critical thinking, and problem solving that will foster lifelong learning and empower them to succeed beyond the primary schools. Encourage them to use the technology wisely. We cannot prevent them, but at least we can advise them on how to get the best out of the technology. Encourage teamwork. Yes, I know sometimes we live in a selfish world, but the higher up they go, it is the more they are going to see the need for teamwork. Graduates, today is about you. And I am using this opportunity to first of all congratulate you on reaching this milestone. I want to let you know that the future lies before you, and it is one with endless possibilities. With the opportunities that we have today, you can be anything that you want to be. However, you must prepare yourself for it. It is not going to come just because you want it. You must take responsibility for your learning. Yes, the teachers are there to teach, but they can't do it alone. And all the Chinese proverb states, teachers open the door, but you must go in by themselves. This simply means that no matter how good and how dedicated the teacher is, and no matter what effective strategies, child-friendly strategies they use, if you do not open your mind, focus and pay attention and try to learn what it is they are trying to teach you, you are not going to succeed. Old people say that one hand can't clap. So the teachers on one hand, you on the other side, you have to work together. You have been taught well, and as you go forward, I encourage you to have an open mind. Watch the company you keep. Ask God for guidance. Learn to control your emotions. This is very important, especially in situations that require you to remain calm. If you can't control your emotions, you can sometimes end up in troubling situations that could have otherwise been avoided had you been able to control yourself. As I close, let me remind you that there is no secret formula or ingredient for success. You must work hard, you must grab the opportunities that are available, and you must persevere when challenges come. You also have to be consistent. You can't do something today and then you do it next week and expect to get results. You have to do it every single day. Consistency is key. This is what will give you results. I leave you with simple advice from an acclaimed Black American sportsman, Arthur Ashe, and he said, start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can to build the future that you desire. Class of 2025, congratulations again on reaching this milestone. Now, go forward with confidence and make us all proud. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you.
Thank you, Ms. James, for a very comprehensive report. At this time, we'll have a rendition of a dance which will be done by the grade 6 students.
They did not have a lot of time to learn their songs, but they did a very good job. At this time, we're going to invite Mrs. Messiah to come and do her part.
Good morning to everyone. Please allow me to adopt the protocol that has already been established. Valentino Selassie Moket was born on May 9th, 1981 in Carroll Village, Georgetown, St. Vincent. He obtained his primary education at the Georgetown Government School and his secondary education at the St. Vincent Grammar School. Valentino focused on technical studies, which enabled him to attend the St. Vincent Technical College. He graduated from college with certifications in electrical engineering and communication and science. For a few years, Valentino worked as an electrician with a local electrical installation company and later migrated to Anguilla, where he was employed with the local power company as an electrician. He then furthered his studies and became a certified electrical technician. Valentino developed a passion for health and wellness and pursued studies in this profession. He graduated from the International Sports Science Association, College of Exercise Science with an Associate of Science degree in Exercise Science. Valentino has also obtained 7 different specialist certifications in health, wellness, and fitness, which enabled him to become an internationally certified master trainer. He is using his knowledge and skills in this area to continually promote health and wellness locally, regionally, and internationally. Valentino currently holds the position of lead technical engineer with the Anguilla Air and Seaport Authority. He has also built, owns, and operates his own health and wellness center on the island of Anguilla. Mr. Moket is a devoted father of 2 beautiful girls, aged 10 and 7. He lives his life by the guiding principle that the ultimate price for growth and development is sacrifice. This is reflected in one of his most significant character traits, discipline, a trait recognized and acknowledged by the people who know him well. Thus, it is quite fitting that since our graduation exercise of 2022, he has donated an award for the most disciplined students. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, please give a warm welcome to past student and today's featured speaker, Mr. Valentino Moket.
Well, it's good to be back. It's been a number of years. It's great to be back. Well, first, I would like to acknowledge the presence of parents, guardians, teachers, all officials, special invited guests, well-wishers, and most importantly, you, our graduates. It is a profound honor and privilege for me to be given this opportunity to speak at such a significant occasion. Right here, right now, is where and when the lives of these graduates will change. Anything from now will impact the physical and mental growth of these young ones on their journey into adulthood. So it is absolutely critical that all of us strive to be positive and supportive to them. Their future depends on it. The future isn't a dream, it's built on what you do now. When this theme was shared with me, right away, it brought to mind the story of a young man who had dreams and aspirations to do something outstanding with his life and make his families and other loved ones, proud of him. I'm compelled to share this story with you, the audience, but most importantly, with you, the graduating class. This young man came from very humble beginnings, but he always had dreams and aspirations. He did well in school and gained scholarships to secondary school and college. While gaining his education, he worked to help provide for himself and his family. After leaving college, he went to work, but he knew he could do better. He wanted more. His brother encouraged him to travel so both of them could live better lives and help their family back home. This young man was doing well. Sadly, after a number of years, his brother died in tragic circumstances, followed by his mother a few months later. This sent him in a downward spiral of depression, and he began to lose his way. He decided to seek professional help in the form of therapy, and he slowly got back to realize his dreams and aspirations. This young man is now the lead technical engineer of the Anguilla Air and Seaports Authority. He owns and operates his own health and wellness center, and he's standing here speaking to you today. Yes, you would figure this young man is me. But I'm here as living proof that no matter where you start in life, no matter what obstacles, hardships, or struggles you may encounter, your dreams can become a reality if you're willing to put that work in. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and always maintain a positive outlook on life. Now, that was just a brief summary of my life, but I want to use it as a setting for what I'm going to share with you today. From my life experiences, there are 3 essential ingredients that contribute to the successful realizations of anyone's dream. The first is your community. These are your neighbors, school teachers, church members, friends, and sometimes government officials. Next, we have your immediate family. These include your mother, your father, siblings, grandparents, aunts, and cousins. Last, but the most essential ingredient is you, the individual. This includes your personal goals, your ambitions, your motivations, your discipline, your focus, basically all the things you need to ensure that your dreams become a reality. Now, before I go on, I must say this. Those people who know me personally are aware that I believe in honesty and transparency. I believe that if we are to improve and become the best versions of ourselves, there are truths that we need to face and be willing to talk about. It is about living in reality and waking up from our dreams. Let us start with the community. Neighbors, school teachers, church members, friends, and sometimes the government officials. My 2 professions afford me a unique opportunity to interact and meet and interact with people from all different walks of life, races, backgrounds, and financial standings. What I have observed from these other races is their willingness to assist each other, even though they would not directly benefit from the outcome, the assistance they provide. Take, for example, the Syrian, Indian, or Chinese community. Some of these people are not even friends with each other. They may not even like each other. But if they can help each other's children with their influences, they will do so that their community will benefit. We, as a community, need to adopt such an approach when it comes to the future of our children. It should not matter our family, religious, or political affiliations. The primary goal should be to secure the best possible future for our children. Let us give them every possible opportunity to succeed in life. It is said that it takes a community to raise a child, and that was the case long ago. Let us now turn our attention to the family, which is the backbone of society. Family is everything. Strong families make strong society. So it is imperative that families understand their roles and ensure that their speech and action be guided by such understandings. The elders in families need to understand that children are not simply extensions of them. Children are not there to realize unfulfilled dreams of elder family members. Children are their own individuals. They have their own goals, desires, ambitions, and dreams. Not every child can and wants to be a doctor, a lawyer, a businessman, or a businesswoman. It is vital that elders identify the natural skills and abilities of children and create a home environment that positively fosters the development of these abilities and skills. Humans are more likely to commit to something that they're passionate about. So families, help these young ones find and nurture their passions. Life is not a competition. Encourage your children to compete with themselves to be the best versions of themselves every day. Parents, I implore you to hold your children accountable for their actions. Children must be made to understand that depending on what they do, there will be negative consequences or positive rewards. If they do not understand this, they will not only cause hardships for the teachers, but they will also grow up to become entitled adults who would add very little value to society. Remember, the future isn't a dream. It is built on what you do now. So families, I urge you to do your part now to ensure that the dreams these young ones have is realized. I'm a father now, so I'm compelled to speak directly to the fathers. Brothers, our children need us now more than ever. You don't have to look outside of St. Vincent to realize this. Fatherhood is not a punishment. It is an honor, a joy, a blessing, a gift. I am pleading to all fathers who are not fully active in their children's lives to do so now. The love of children who are properly loved is the purest form of love there is. Brothers, please experience this love. At times when I'm with my daughters, I may doze off on the floor. When I wake, there'll be a pillow under my head and a blanket over me. This to me is pure love. My eldest daughter will remind me when I'm with them, Daddy, it's children time. Yes, more now than ever, it is children time. Men, fathers, brothers, let us stand up now and be counted in this war against our children. As I just said, my eldest daughter will tell me, Daddy, it's children time. So let us focus our attention on the graduates of 2025. Graduates, you are not too young to have an idea of your passions, your dreams, your aspirations, what you want to do in the future. I have two daughters, ages, she said 10, but she made 11. So ages 11 and 7. And I'm raising them to be good human beings, individuals that would add value wherever they go and make positive contributions to the world. I value my children being kind, respectful, and considerate to others rather than being A students and disrespectful and cannot take correction. I also impress upon them that whatever programs they choose to get involved in, when it gets tough, they cannot stop. They must finish and finish strong. Actually, my 11-year-old enrolled in the spelling bee competition and she hated all the hours of practice, but I told her she must finish. She did well and captured the best speller award in Angola for 2025. She won a TV and a tablet, which I don't have to buy, but her hard work and dedication paid off. I am encouraging you children to do the same. When you make decisions that you believe will positively impact your life, please do not quit when it gets tough. The tough periods will forge you into human among humans. Once you enjoy these periods, others will have no choice but to recognize your greatness. The tough times are coming. The SBAs, the long nights, short days, not being able to enjoy holidays, playing but using this time to study. Oh, that time is coming. I am here to assure you that it will only be for time. Once you go through these periods and do what is needed, there are multitudes of rewards awaiting you, but you have to put that initial work in now. Separate yourselves from those who want to be ordinary, to fit in, to have it easy. Children, to have it easy all the time, it's a dream, it is not reality. You will have 5 years of secondary school. It is a short time for older people like myself, but those 5 years are going to determine what your future will be. I implore you to take every day of the next 5 years of your life seriously. This period in your life is where you're going to become young adults, and your lives are going to change forever. I encourage my daughters to speak freely, and I do not invalidate anything they say to me. My 11-year-old said, "Daddy, my aunt always asks me why I like to play so much. I'm too old to be playing. But Daddy, I am not in a hurry to grow up, because after this, I am going to be an adult for the rest of my life." Children, enjoy your youth. Life is not a race. You will have many years of adulthood, and take it from me, and I'm sure other adults here will agree, being an adult is not fun and games. Have a strong desire to stand out. Do not follow the popular crowd. Also, stand on the good principles that you are taught by your family and teachers. Stand up for what is right, what is good, what is fair. Please do not be afraid or ashamed to be a good person. Being a good person brings rich rewards, not just from people, but most importantly, from the Almighty. You may be wondering, as some people do, I come to have two professions that do not seem to have anything to do with each other. Children, I'm telling you that you can choose to be and do what you want at any time you want to do it, but you have to put that work in now. Please focus on your mathematics, your English, and your sciences. I assure you that once you master these subject areas, the other areas become easy. I do not believe in luck when it comes to realizing dreams. I believe in when preparation meets opportunity. Prepare yourselves now for the unforeseen opportunities that will come your way. On your educational journey, you will be asking yourself why you have to study so much. I did that too. It is only when I became an adult I realized why. Listen to your parents, your teachers, your elders. We were all here before you, and we all have your best interests at heart. Many times, I got licks from my mother for not placing in the top 5 in class. When I was in junior 4, I think that is grade 5 now, I placed 22nd. I erased one of the two to assume second place. Oh, my siblings found out, and I got a song beating for that. The teacher at the time assured my mother that he believes that I was highly intelligent because of my average in relation to the average of the class. But my mother did not understand that. I understand now that my mother only wanted me to be better than what she was. Children, as a parent myself, that's all we want from you, for you to be better than us. At times we will be overbearing and annoying. Please forgive us. It is only out of love. Cherish your parents and family members who want what is best for you. Please do not take them for granted. Take that advice from me, because before age 36, I had to live without my father, my mother, and my only brother. So please value those people that you love and who loves you. Now, I have touched on the 3 essential areas that I believe will determine the success of our children. Now, all 3 must be merged and work together towards one common goal. I'm reminded of a story I read some years ago. A tourist visited this African village and prepared a bounty of fruits and told the children that the first one to get to these fruits will keep them all. The children, hand in hand, ran to the fruit and shared the fruits among themselves. When they were asked why they did this, they replied, "I am because we are." Yes, the reality is that we cannot accomplish anything without the help of each other. The realization of dreams is not a me thing, it's not a you thing, it's a we thing. You, children, must play your part in securing your future. I am now speaking to the community and the families as well as myself. Let us all join forces and forge an unbreakable united bond in the best interest of our children, our future. Remember, the future isn't a dream, it is built on what you do now. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mockett, for such an inspirational speech, and we trust that our graduates here listened attentively to what he had to say and took in his words of encouragement, right? Okay, at this time, to show our appreciation to you, Mr. Muckett, we are going to call on Mrs. Kimberly O'Dane to present to you a token. Okay, and now we are at a very exciting part of the program, the presentation of awards to graduates. Our first set of awards is the Ruth Jones Award, and these awards go to Natalia Collins, presented by Mr. Glenn Jones, son of Ruth Jones. Natalia Collins, Stephen Jack, and Keshaka Scott.
All right, still continuing with our awards. The next set of awards will be the Iselin Thomas Award. And these awards will be presented to Prince Antoine and Serena James. We now invite the family representative to pass the awards.
Okay, the family representative for the Iselin Thomas Award.
All right, so they will be presented by Miss Gonzalez. So Prince Antoine. And Serena James.
Next, we have the Cuba Francis Award for Excellence and Drive, and this goes to Olivia John. And this award will be presented by Miss Chantel Richards.
Miss Glasgow, please stand by. All right, this year the school has decided to recognize two important entities which has been supporting our school for a very long time. We will now invite Miss Leslie Glasgow as she comes to Miss Glasgow.
Miss Leslie Glasgow will read the citation for Mrs. Ava Patrick.
Good morning, everyone. I am honored to share this message on behalf of Mrs. Ava Patrick, immediate past president of Georgetown Government School, PTA. The Georgetown Government School, PTA, has always had a legacy of hard-working, dynamic, and committed leaders. When Mrs. Ava Patrick succeeded Mr. Leroy Jackson under the principal, Mrs. Paula Blake Tony, she knew she had to rise to the occasion. Her journey began in 2012 when her first daughter entered kindergarten. Not long after, she was elected to serve on the executive, first as a committee member and later as secretary. Throughout the years, she remained deeply involved in school activities and maintained strong relationships with parents, staff, and administration. In 2018, Mrs. Patrick, during her tenure, the PTA's signature event, the Boxing the Fair, continued to grow and evolve, building a strong reputation within the community. Under her leadership, the PTA also introduced the tuck shop and contributed significantly to school environment and essential resources support. Over the years, Mrs. Patrick grew tremendously in her leadership role, developing a deep understanding of what it truly means for a school to function as a family. The respect she received from parents, staff, guardians, and students speaks volume about her impact. She has had the privilege of mentoring and guiding the PTA body on topics such as education, discipline, parenting, and spiritual awareness. Under her guidance, Georgetown Government School continued to shine, excelling in culture, sports, academics, namely CPA, and co-curricular and extracurricular activities. Teachers and parents have played a vital role in supporting students, and Mrs. Patrick has always acknowledged that strong support helped lead us to succeed. She extended heartfelt thanks to the executive members, parents, and especially to Ms. Angie James for her trust and for allowing the autonomy to carry out her duties. Special mention must be made of Ms. Leslie Glasgow, the long-serving executive member. Her wisdom, strength, and discernment were constant support, and her voice often echoed Mrs. Patrick's own vision. Mrs. Patrick also expresses deep gratitude to all sponsors and donors, both local and abroad, who have contributed generously over the years. To the kitchen and the security staff, your consistent support has not gone unnoticed. Leadership has now passed to Mrs. Diana James, and Mrs. Patrick is confident that she will continue to work with excellence. She encourages everyone to offer their full support and to continue serving for the advancement of our children and the honor of Georgetown Government School. Though she is stepping down, this is not goodbye. As an alumna of this noble institution, Mrs. Patrick remains forever connected and committed to its ongoing success. On behalf of Mrs. Patrick, thanks to you all, and may Georgetown Government School continue to grow from strength to strength. Thank you.
All right, and this award will be presented by Ms. Haldor Charles.
happy to have you, and God bless you.
Okay, now at this time, we'd like to recognize a very faithful sponsor, Forbes Investments Limited, and to do the citation for us, we call on Miss Zelina King, after which we will have the presentation by Miss Danisha Thomas.
Mr. McCartney Forbes, affectionately known as Quincy, is a businessman whose operations are based in Georgetown. He obtained his education at the Kingston Preparatory School, then at the St. Vincent Grammar School. He migrated to the USA to join his parents, Charles and Dawn Forbes, before completing his education at the grammar school. Quincy has always been business-oriented. When he returned home after spending a number of years in the USA, he entered the business world. His inspiration to do so stemmed from the need to be self-employed. Over the years, he has been a minibus operator, farmer, even owning his own greenhouse, trucker, block maker, and shopkeeper. He formerly operated from his home at Langley Park. His first venture at the current location was Q&C Enterprise, which was done in collaboration with his father, the late Charles Forbes, whom you will remember as Forbesy. He pioneered Forbes Investment in 2022. Since then, he has fulfilled his business mission to open a bakery and supermarket with nothing but hard work and very little capital. His wife, Mrs. Josette Forbes, also operates a takeaway food service on the premises. Quincy has found a niche market for bread and hopes to expand production to supply supermarkets with bread and pastries. He also hopes to focus more on wholesale. As a businessman, Quincy believes in hard work, focus, discipline, honesty, integrity, and networking. He says that the reason he works so hard is that he could leave a legacy for his children. He is encouraging them to follow in his footsteps, to be business-oriented and their own boss. Quincy has donated generously to the school over the years, and today we show our gratitude and appreciation for his contribution with a small token. The school takes this opportunity to wish the management of Forbes Investment continued success in their current and future endeavors.
Okay, thank you. At this time, we would invite Mrs. Messiah to come and do her presentations for the students in the school cooperative. These awards will be presented to Olivia John, Jameli Neptune, and Amira Clark. Mr. Mockett. Call him to present them. Present. Alright, and this next award will be presented to Amir Platt, most thrifty saver. All right, our next set of awards are for those students who weren't at the top of the class, but they were very consistent. They were always doing well in their schoolwork. We would like to recognize those students as well. And I will invite Mr. Muckett to come and help with that presentation for us. So the first student is Aziel Ashton. Javante Douglas, stand by. Emma Edwards. Janike Ryan. Kian Snag. Kian J. Snag. And whole class. Tyree Cordes. Jaron Horn. Last one. RJ Patrick. All right, we're going to invite Ms. Charles to come and present the other awards. Tishon Stewart. Jadel Teixeira. Sheik Kwashi. Amaze Child Campbell. Olivia John. Aiden Kidd. Rowana Thomas. Janila Lewis Child. Gianna Phillips. Kenneth. Serena James. Nyla Caesar. And finally, Kenneth Lewis.
Okay, and now we move on to other special awards. The awards for most improved students. The Desiree Kwashi Award goes to Xavier Cato. This will be presented by Mrs. Denisha Kwashi. Next Most Improved Award goes to Jeremy Jones, the Desron Bino Award, and this will be presented by a family representative. The Desron Bino Award. Family representative.
Our next award is for the most disciplined student, the Valentino Muckett Award, and this will be presented to Olivia John. The Valentine Thomas Most Disciplined Award goes to Aziel Ashton, sorry. And Mrs. Thomas is coming to present the award.
Next, we have the awards for students who exemplify perseverance. The Diron McDowell Award goes to Daria Lewis, and this will be presented by Miss Melinda McDowell. The Khalik Sutherland Award goes to Javonte Douglas, and this will be presented by Miss Shakira Gonsalves.
Next up, we have the Darrell Fraser Award for Deportment, and that goes to Jadil Teixeira. We invite Mr. Fraser to present the award. The Chanel Charles Award for Deportment goes to Aiden Kidd. Now invite Ms. Cherise Charles to do the presentation.
The Chenzen Hooper Award for Deportment goes to Javante Douglas, and this will be presented by Miss Melinda McDowell. The Janessa James Award for Deportment goes to Emma Edwards, and this will be presented by Miss Janessa James.
It goes to Janila Lewis Child. And Miss Sherry Charles will be doing our presentation.
The Principal's Award for Most Competitive Spirit goes to Jolie Tony, and this will be presented by the Principal, Miss Angine James. Now we move into the subject awards, and Jolie, we need you again. The Alasbar Williams Award for Mathematics goes to Jolie Tony, presented by Mr. Williams. The Paula Blake Award for Language Arts goes to Miss Paula Blake.
The Bernard Glasgow Award for Civics goes to Moore. This will be presented by Ms. Cherise Charles. All right, Liam, don't go too far. Our next award, the Aurel Oliver Award for Science, also goes to Liam Moore. We're going to invite Miss Da Silva to come and present this award. The Bridget Joseph Award for Literacy goes to Janila Lewis Child. We invite Bridget Joseph to come and present her award.
The Beauty of SVG Auntie G's Award for Sports goes to Tyree Cordis, and this will be presented by Auntie G. The Desiree Harper's Award for Sports Personality of the Year goes to Natalia Collins. And this will be presented by Miss Desiree Harper. Okay, so we've come to the end of the presentation of awards for now. At this time, we are going to present certificates to our graduates. I'll invite the ministry representative, Mrs. Nicole Franklin, to distribute these first set of certificates, please. Liam Moore. Jayana Phillips. Teshon Stewart. Cassidy Grant. Enrique Ballantyne. Daria Lewis. Thank you, Mrs. Franklin. At this time, we'll invite our principal, Miss Anjean James, to distribute the next set of certificates.
Aziel Ashton. Janila Lewis Childs. Ozil Bowens. Yonette Ladle. Tyreek Cordis. Jameli Neptune. All right, thank you, Ms. James. We will now invite our current PTA president, Mrs. Deanna James, to present these awards. Javante Douglas. Kamaya Pereira. Cheek. Sheikh Kwashi. I'm gonna shout out. Olivia John. Roger Johnson. Safari Campbell.
Thank you, Mrs. James. Now we'll call on Mrs. O'Dane to distribute the next set of certificates. Rashawn Bowens. Crystal Innis. Amaze Child Campbell. Rowana Thomas. Kenzo Williams. Sonica Charles.
All right, thank you, Mrs. O'Dane. We now invite Mrs. Messiah to come and present these next set of certificates. Stephen Jack. Nalia John. Kian Snag. Savel Keto. Rayon Andrews. Faria Young.
Thank you, Mrs. Messiah. At this time, we'll ask Ms. Burnett to come and present the next set of awards, certificates. Kianje Snag. Serena James. Jaron Horn. Natalia Collins. Tyler Richards. Aidan Kidd.
He wasn't supposed to go yet. Go ahead.
Prince Antoine.
Okay, thank you, Miss Barnett. We now invite Miss Barker to come and present this next set of certificates. Emma Edwards. Jadil Teixeira. Janike Ryan. Jeremy Jones. Amira Clark.
Thank you, Ms. Barker. Now we'll call on Ms. Thomas to distribute the next set of certificates. Danroy Bristol. Crystal Williams. Noel Brown. Ayana Fernandez. Kenneth Lewis. Jolie Tony.
All right, thank you, Ms. Thomas. We now invite Ms. McDowell to come and present the rest of the certificates. Xavier Ballantyne. Diana Caesar. Keshaka Scott. Lonnie Sutherland. RJ Patrick. That's it. Invite me, Shane, so we don't invite the principal. Oh, Alexander.
Thank you. At this time, we would like to present the award for Student of the Year. The Kayla Barrett Award for Student of the Year goes to Liam Moore. We'll invite the principal, Miss Anjean James, to present. And before we have the valedictory speech by Liam, we are going to call on Mrs. Shamika Alexander to do his citation.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Liam Miles Moore was born on the 15th of January, 2014 to mother Alana Edwards of Chester Cottage and father Valentino Moore of Mangrove Village. Liam's early education began at the Georgetown Methodist Early Learning Center. He was later enrolled at the Georgetown Government School, where he received his primary education from 2018 to 2025. Throughout the years, Liam remained a top performer in all his classes. After receiving the Star Award for the most outstanding student in kindergarten, his yearly average ranged between 93.4% and a perfect 100%. He performed consistently well right up to grade 6, where he obtained an impressive 97% average. His favorite subjects are social studies and science, but he is also an excellent math student. Liam, what about my precious language arts? Liam is a friendly individual, although he can be a bit reserved at times. He is also goal-oriented and a great team leader. Both in grade 1 and grade 5, I got the opportunity to witness his leadership skills and competitive spirit, especially among the three musketeers, as I sometimes call them, Liam, Teshon, and Jadil. It was refreshing to witness boys taking their rightful places in society as leaders in a time as now, when positive male role models are often lacking and young men face growing uncertainty about their identity and purpose. This powerful example reminds us of the importance of nurturing confidence, responsibility, and integrity in our boys to help shape a stronger, more balanced future. Liam's favorite hobbies are football and online video games. He is fascinated with water and enjoys going to the beach, swimming in the sea, river, pool, any other water body. Like a typical boy, Liam loves to ride his bike. He also loves to travel overseas. However, he dislikes large crowds, like myself, and most importantly, he does not like to lose. Liam is a well-rounded individual whose capabilities extend beyond academics. He is not only a talented sportsman, but an avid dancer, and he enjoys acting in plays at church. He once won the award for Best Actor from his church's youth group. With such a wide range of abilities and interests, Liam's career choices are limitless. Nevertheless, for now, he aspires to be a professional football player and an entrepreneur. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's put our hands together and welcome the Georgetown Government School Students of the Year, Liam Miles Moore.
Please allow me to adopt the protocol already established. Good morning, everyone. It is truly an honor to address you as the valedictorian of the Georgetown Government School class of 2025. 7 years ago, this graduating class embarked on a journey that began with many of us wailing and clinging to our mummies, afraid of the thought of being the youngest students at the Georgetown Government School. For some of us, the crying and clinging lasted for weeks, and our kindergarten teachers patiently endured with us as we transitioned. Today, we celebrate the milestone of completing our primary education with a sense of melancholy. We are sad to leave the doors of Georgetown Government School, which have been a haven to us as a safe place to learn, blossom, and grow, not just academically, but as well-rounded individuals. We know that we must begin the next chapter of our lives as secondary school students. In the words of Lucas Seneca, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. As I reminisced on our time together at Georgetown Government School, some of my fondest memories are of the way we approach our education as a class. My classmates and I have always had a competitive camaraderie as end of term results came out in grade 5, I received a WhatsApp message from one of my friends announcing that she clinched first place with a side note, womp womp. I was disappointed to be pushed out of first place, but this message had me in stitches for days. Not only did we approach our academics with zeal, but we were also art enthusiasts. During art class, we were given opportunities to choose the craft we wanted to make, and we produced some brilliant masterpieces. Our drive for excellence showed up in everything we did. The balance of sports and academics is important, and I was privileged to make the school football and cricket teams. Football is my favorite sport, and we had fun even at practice. I remember during a practice session this year, one teammate attempted to take the ball from another teammate, and he stretched further than his pants was willing to go. We all gasped at the sound of ripping cloth that resulted in him needing a new pants. Our football team was able to reach the quarterfinal stage, and we had high hopes of going on to the semifinals. This hope was dashed by Kittel's government, as we got a 5-2 thrashing. What I remember most is our reaction, which took me back to the first day of kindergarten. Although this time we were much more dignified, so the tears flowed, but there were no sound. The cricket team received some beatings this year, but don't be discouraged. Continue to practice and give your all on the field. The winning trophy is not beyond your reach. Over the last year as grade 6 students, we enjoyed the privilege of being the biggest and eldest students at our school. But once again, we are about to become the youngest and most likely the smallest at our secondary schools. This time around, we would have to cry for our mummies in our minds. Many of us will part ways and attend different secondary schools throughout the country. But as we go, let us remember the values of hard work, honesty, and discipline that were instilled in us at the Georgetown Government School. At this time, I express thanks to God for His grace and favor upon our lives. I am privileged to have a huge support system filled with persons who helped me along this journey. A special thank you to my mom, Alana Moore, and my dad, Valentino Moore. My brother, Luca, who spied on me and told on me when I took a little break while studying. My aunts and uncles. I must single out my auntie Kayan, who provided me with lunch for the past 7 years. My grandmother, Chevron Keito, who was always providing me with kind words and school materials. My cousin Shari, who assisted me with projects. My cousin Nasana, who provided my ride home after classes. Thank you all. I know my grandmother Alo would be elated today if she was here to see me deliver this valedictory address. I am certainly grateful for the role she played in my life while she was alive. To our hard-working principal, Miss Angeline James, thank you. To our teachers who work tirelessly from kindergarten to grade 6, we say thank you. Please permit me to mention a few names. Mrs. Vargas, retired, thank you for the excellent foundation you laid in kindergarten. Mrs. Alexander, Mrs. Messiah, Mr. Woods, who also taught me at evening classes. Miss Charles and Miss Pitt, thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Henry, and Mrs. Tony for the wisdom you instilled at evening classes. To you fellow graduates who took this journey with me, thank you for the memories we made. To our parents and guardians, thank you for believing in us and for making sure we had everything we need to navigate primary school. We leave Georgetown government knowing that we are well prepared for the challenges that secondary school will bring. Because all of you played your part well. Thank you for the timely reminder that the future isn't a dream and that it's built by what we do now. And so parents and teachers, we the graduating class of 2025, pledge to do our best to represent you all. Thank you everyone for your attention.
Thank you, Liam. And I know we were all moved by his speech. At this time, to declare the graduates to graduate, we'll call on Miss Charles.
Thank you, Ms. Fergus. A blessed morning to everyone. Kindly permit me to adopt the protocol that has already been established. It is with great honor and pride that I stand before you today. It is indeed one filled with joy, pride, and new beginnings. Grade 6. Grade 6? All right. As we celebrate this remarkable milestone, one that began with small steps into the world of learning and has led us to this moment of accomplishment and growth, know that you have made us proud. You have successfully completed your primary academic journey. And now, the time has come for you to take that next step on your journey. So, on the behalf of the entire staff, I officially declare you graduates of the Georgetown Government School. Stand and take your bow. Stand and take your bow, grade 6. Congratulations, class of 2025. The future isn't a dream. It's built by what you do now. Put God first always, and you will do extremely well. Again, congratulations, graduates of the Georgetown Government School.
All right, thank you, Ms. Charles. At this time, the students have one more thing to do. They will be singing their graduation song. All right, students, get in position.
We have come to the end of our graduation ceremony, but this ceremony would not be a success without the input of several persons. And so, to express gratitude, we will now have the vote of thanks, which will be done by Miss Johnson, Miss Dereese Johnson.
Good morning, everyone. As we come to the end of this wonderful graduation ceremony, it's my honor and also my responsibility to deliver the vote of thanks. I promise to keep it short because, let's be honest, no one ever said, "Whoa, the thank you speech was the best part." First, to our graduates, congratulations, you did it. You've climbed the mountain, and now you're ready to climb an even bigger one called real life. But don't worry, real life also has snacks. To our teachers, thank you for your dedication, your patience, and your impressive ability to keep a straight face while answering questions like, is napping a science experiment? You have been more than educators. You've been mentors, cheerleaders, and sometimes unofficial counselors. We appreciate you more than you know. To our parents and families, thank you for being the behind-the-scenes heroes, from packing lunches to helping with homework and resisting the urge to do the homework. You've been through it all. And don't worry, just because they have graduated doesn't mean they won't still ask, what's for dinner? To our special guests and speakers, your words today were inspiring, thoughtful, and most importantly, short. That's the mark of a true professional. To our donors and trophies awards, your support added great value to our graduation ceremony by helping us recognize and celebrate our students' hard work and accomplishments. We truly appreciate your commitment to encouraging excellence. Thank you. Finally, to everyone who made this day possible, organizers, custodial staff, decorators, and those who found the last tassel 5 minutes before the ceremony, we thank you. As we close, let's remember, this isn't the end. It's just a very well-celebrated beginning. Thank you and safe travels home. And graduates, go out there and make us proud. But not too proud. You'll raise our expectations for next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Dereese Johnson. At this time, graduates, you will sing your school song for the final time. Audience, you have been a wonderful audience. Please join us as we sing the school song. Stand, everyone.
Equips us for the future.
that knowledge is power. And I hope that you will become lifelong learners. Just two announcements before we have the recessional. The Ruth Jones awardees, please remain for pictures with the representative before you leave here. And those students who did not do their graduation, the parents of students who need to do their graduation photos, please check Miss McDonald, okay? So at this time, we'll ask you to stand as we have our graduates of 2025 leave the hall. The recessional. May God bless and keep you all, and do have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for being here with us today.